Under a blanket of stars, Bao the panda chef prepared his magical outdoor kitchen, humming as he worked. Bao stirred his starry broth with care, its celestial glow reflecting in his eager eyes. With gentle paws, Bao unrolled his glowing menu, pride shining as bright as the words Starlit Supper Club. Dancing through his kitchen, Bao placed star-shaped napkins and comet cutlery on each table with joy. From above, Bao's kitchen formed a perfect crescent, ready to welcome guests to a truly magical feast. Quick as lightning, Chippy the chipmunk darted through the forest, delivering Bao's glowing invitations. The forest friend's eyes widened with wonder as Chippy presented the sparkling invitation to Bao's supper club. News of the supper club spread quickly through the forest, but one animal watched from the shadows. In the shadows stood Benny, a shy bear whose paws trembled as he held his glowing invitation. Noticing Benny's hesitation, Chippy bounded over, determined to convince the timid bear to join them. Alone by the old oak tree, Benny sat quietly, the invitation's gentle glow illuminating his worried face. With one hesitant claw, Benny traced the invitation's starry text, his brow furrowed with anxiety. Chippy hopped onto a nearby stump, watching Benny with eyes full of kindness and curiosity. With drooping ears, Benny confessed that crowds made his heart pound and his paws shake with fear. Chippy promised to help, his scarf trailing like a comet as he raced back to tell Bao about Benny. Through ferns and over streams, Chippy raced back to Bao's kitchen, his mind full of plans for Benny. As Bao stirred his galaxy soup, Chippy skidded to a stop, eagerly explaining Benny's shy nature. Bao's eyes sparkled with inspiration, a tiny star of an idea bubbling to the surface of his mind. Under the watchful stars, Bao and Chippy hatched their plan to help the timid bear feel welcome. With a flourish, Bao revealed an ancient recipe for Starry Welcome Pie, perfect for shy bears like Benny. Suddenly, Flicker the firefly danced into the kitchen, her body pulsing with the light of a tiny star. Flicker hovered curiously over Bao's starry soup, her wings creating a gentle musical hum in the air. With sparkling wings, Flicker offered to add her magical light to help the shy bear feel welcome. Around the kitchen they flew, collecting moonlit berries that sparkled beneath Flicker's magical touch. Together they gathered around the bowl as Flicker sprinkled her glowing dust into their special mixture. Bao's paws worked the dough with gentle skill, glowing flour dusting his apron as he shaped it. With tiny, careful paws, Chippy selected the shiniest moonlit berries, each one pulsing with blue light. Above the mixing bowl, Flicker danced, sprinkling magical dust that swirled like a miniature galaxy. Working as one, the trio assembled their creation. Bao shaped, Chippy poured, and Flicker added final sparkles. The finished pie glowed softly on the table, its star shape perfect, ready to welcome a shy bear. The Starlit Supper Club came alive with forest animals marveling at Bao's magical, shimmering dishes. Delighted gasps filled the air as animals tasted the sparkling dumplings that glittered with each bite. The owl hooted with joy as Bao served nebula noodles, their strands swirling like a galaxy on the plate. Anxiously, Chippy searched the crowd for Benny, the special welcome pie waiting patiently under its cloth. The supper club glowed in its crescent shape, but Chippy knew someone important was still missing. Hidden behind a tree, Benny's nose twitched as the pie's magical aroma drifted toward him like music. The pie's glow reflected in Benny's eyes as he wrestled with his fear, one paw reaching forward then back. Spotting Benny in the shadows, Chippy bounded over, excitedly pointing to the special pie waiting just for him. With trembling paws, Benny took his first brave step toward the pie, its welcoming glow beckoning him forward. Finally reaching the table, Benny touched the glowing crust as soft musical notes swirled around him like friends. Bao approached with a warm smile, his chef's hat bouncing as he welcomed the nervous bear to his feast. As Benny took his first bite of the magical pie, its starlight spread through his fur, warming his heart. The forest animals cheered for Benny, their welcome as bright and warm as the lanterns above them. At his very own table, Benny sat with growing confidence as Bao served him a glowing, starlit drink. With each step more sure than the last, Benny joined the main group, finally feeling that he belonged. Under the stars, the animals danced, their movements creating swirls of light as Benny swayed happily with them. Benny chatted with his new friends, his former shyness forgotten in the warm glow of acceptance and joy. From above, Flicker showered the celebration with magical sparkles that reflected in Benny's wonder-filled eyes. Bao moved through his guests with Chippy riding proudly on his shoulder, both delighted by Benny's transformation. The night ended with Benny at the center, glowing with newfound confidence, surrounded by his forest family.